thing I say to myself is like, well, that's a typical LeBron James travel, right? Because LeBron James travels all the time. They don't call it. All right, so that's number one. That's what I see first play. Secondly, he goes up, and Jason Tatum, literally he extends the ball with his left hand. He slaps his entire arm.
Yep.
I don't know how you missed that one. I mean, I saw that in real time.
You probably could hear it, too. Huh?
Well, my thing is, whenever you go with the left-handed layup, Max, the ball doesn't shoot off the glass.
Right.
It doesn't just pop back off the glass. Like, if anything, maybe you have too much English on the ball or the ball hits the rim and rolls out. If you're a grown guy who's played basketball for 20 years of your life, it's an easy layup. So they just missed it.
Jay,
but I don't know which one's more egregious, though.
I want to ask
the missed call, Max, or the reaction of LeBron James earning an Oscar after the missed call.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you about. Like, on the one hand, he's often compared to Jordan because of his place in the game and the greatness and all that stuff. Jordan got a lot of calls, and Jordan was officiated like a guard. Then I think of Shaq. Shaq didn't get a lot of calls that he should have gotten because he was such a physical phenomenon, right? That they were like, man, if we called the game straight up and down for Shaq, no one could play against him. Do you think that happens to LeBron, that instead of getting the Jordan treatment, he gets the Shaq treatment because of his size? Like, what's going on?
Max, we've been saying this about LeBron for like 10+ years.
But I'm asking, where do you come on? How do you feel about it?
Well, I mean, we've been saying this about him, is that he never gets the calls, but that one in particular, when your left arm is extended, man,
you should get
it's not like LeBron's burrowing through people. You know what I mean? And going up and try. His left arm is extended. It's outreach. You see.
Especially when he does the French roll.
The French.
Well, you said the English roll.
It's the French on the spin.
Oh, God. It's a layup that was missed because of a foul.
We're playing this on
We're
ESPN
layman's, okay?
Now.
Look, it's right there in front of your face. The left arm is extended. Jason Tatum comes.
Where's the ref at, though, Jay?
Well, you have one ref right on the side, on the left sideline. You have another ref on the baseline. They're looking right at it.
So why is LeBron so adamant about this situation right here instead of just like...
Look at this ref right here at the bottom corner. He sees it right there.
Oh, yeah. But let me ask you this, though, Jay.
He sees it right. There's a ref at the bottom baseline.
In all honesty, is the referee looking at the ball?
Yes, and that's the problem.
Or is he looking at the arm?
Well, you say in basketball, don't ball watch, right? You say that sometimes on defense, right? If you're corner or whatever, right? The ref is ball watching. No, watch the play. Watch the hand.
But if the ref is truly ball watching and he's looking at the ball, he's focused in on the ball and not the forearm, so to speak.
I mean, the review came out afterwards where the NBA said they missed the call.
No, I'm not saying that they didn't. I'm not saying that they didn't admit to it. I'm saying right there.
I don't know what the hell the ref is looking.
I'm saying in real time, if he's watching a ball, how could he be looking at his arm to know that he got smacked?
I don't know, but as a basketball person,
I want the Lakers to win, clearly.
Obviously, but as a basketball person, I can tell you, I never see people miss layups like that. You don't miss a layup.
Automatically know that he probably was hit to make his ball English roll instead
No, that's the thing. The ball had no English on it. The ball just literally hit the backboard and came off.
Okay, so based on the angle of where the ball popped off,
look at the ball.
That's a foul.
Watch what happens here on the play. The ball comes here, boom. And the ball just goes, it hits like the lower side of the rim. The ball doesn't do that.
And the reason I asked you earlier, Jay, about the LeBron, like Jordan versus Shaq officiating thing is because I think part of the reaction for LeBron is like, he's like, look, I get it. You call it like Shaq against me. But when I'm in that position and a layup, in that situation, I'm not even getting Jordan treatment. I'm not even getting regular guy treatment. I'm getting he's so big, just let him do whatever he wants to me treatment. Like that's I think why he went nuts.
I am going to tell you, Max, that I would be livid after that. But with that being said, man, like sometimes like with Bron, I love Bron. He's one of my all-time favorite players. I've said I think he's the best of all time. But once again, that reaction though, like the turn, the twist, the down on one knee. Like, people start running with that, and I'm like, just focus on the fact that this man got hacked and nobody called anything.
This Monday morning roundup is brought to you by AutoZone. Get in the zone, AutoZone. And finally, you get to weigh in. 888-SAY-ESPN. Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max, ESPN Radio.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.
Last play in regulation.
You saw my reaction.
Darvin's words were, best player in the world, can't get a call. It's been an ongoing theme the last couple of weeks. There were a couple in early January. How do you kind of balance the frustration of the moment, just considering all the games that you played?
It's challenging, very challenging. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm attacking the paint just as much as any of the other guys in this league that's shooting double-digit free throws a night. And, it's just I don't get it. I don't understand it.
LeBron, have you had any communication with the league beyond just speaking to the refs night to night, or have you asked the Lakers to kind of have some communication?
No, I don't get into that. I mean, if our organization decides they want to do that, that's cool, but it ain't going to change.
We've watched you play your entire career, but I don't think I've ever seen you that frustrated before with your reaction. Is that one of the most frustrating moments for you? Has it been? You've just been building because of that?
It's been building. It's been building, and that's. I mean, you guys seen some of the games that we've lost this year with late game missed calls. We had an opportunity to literally, win the game. I mean, that's. I had this second one in the last few weeks for myself. Against Dallas, had an opportunity to win the game if the foul was called. K-9 the other day had an opportunity to tie the game if, the 4-point play is called. I don't understand. I don't understand what we're doing. And I watch basketball every single day. I watch these games every single day, and I don't see it happening to nobody else. It's just weird.
You guys had several last 2-minute reports show that you guys could have benefited from a call that was missed, and then there's a system in place now. If you are to speak about how the officiating went, the league has the ability to fine a player. So what is that? Just a rock on a hard place? Like what's the recourse for a player to see change?
I don't know.
I suppose it's one thing if you're, top of the standings or something, but when you guys are still fighting to try to get above water and these games happen, how do you kind of, as a leader of the team, how do you come back the next day?
Well, the good thing we don't have a game tomorrow, so get an opportunity to rest a little bit. If you're a football fan, you can watch the AFC and NFC championship games, kind of get your mind off the game. But we don't, like I told you guys, we don't have room for error, and it's one of the best games we played all year, and for it to fall on somebody else's, for someone to fall on somebody else's judgment or non-judgment is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Dan Wiki tweeting this.
But what did you see on play? It looked like Tatum got LeBron's arm pretty clearly. Yeah, and how?
At the end of the day, it's unacceptable, and I guarantee nothing's going to happen to the refs. We got cheated tonight, honestly. It's a blatant foul. Pat got all ball on Jaylen Brown. Call a foul, and Bron